Remember that arcade game we played? The one with the flashing lights, where we kept putting quarters in, trying to beat the highest score through the nights. We never did, we never could, but we had fun. We understood that it was just a game, and it was all the same. But love isn't an arcade game. You can't just insert a coin and try again, and try again. When it's over, when it's done, there's no restart, there's no redo. There's just the memory of you. Arcade game, blinking lights and sounds. Arcade game, the only game in town that I can win, that I can play. Since you went away, love was just an arcade game to you, just a flickering flame to me. It was everything to you, just another flame. Arcade game, I'm the only one to blame for thinking it was real, for thinking you could feel how I passed that arcade last week. It's closed now, dark and bleak, just like my heart, just like my soul. Since you lost control of what we had, of what we were, I'm just a blur in your memory, in your mind, the one you left behind. I pressed my face against the glass. I thought about the past, about the tokens, about the tickets, about the love that was so wicked in its sweetness and its light. Before you called it a night, love was just an arcade game to you, just a flickering flame to me. It was everything to you, just another flame. Arcade game, I'm the only one to blame for thinking it was real, for thinking you could feel. But arcade games taught me something about persistence and about trying. They taught me that even when you lose, you can still walk away smiling, because it was fun while it lasted, because the memories aren't wasted. So maybe love was an arcade game, and maybe that's not such a shame. Maybe the fun was in the play, not in the winning, not in the stay. Arcade game, I'm not the one to blame for loving you with all my heart, for playing every part. Arcade game, I'm walking away. I've had my say, I've had my day. Arcade game over, but I'm not over, I'm just beginning. I walked barefoot through the house today, felt the cold floor the same way. I felt it the morning when you left, when I was of warmth bereft. You always told me put on socks, tuck me in, lock the locks. since you're gone, since you're gone. Bare feet on a cold wood floor, bare feet, I can't take any more of this emptiness beneath, of this grief I can't shake. Bare feet, feeling every crack, bare feet, you're never coming back. The tiles in the kitchen are like ice, every step a sacrifice to the memory of your warmth, to the lover I lost at birth. Maybe I'll buy slippers someday, learn a different way to walk through this house alone, make it my own. Bare feet on a cold floor, bare feet, I can't take any more of this emptiness beneath, of this grief I can't see. Bare feet, feeling every crack, bare feet, you're never coming back, never coming back, never coming I made coffee this morning, just like I always do. 2 cups automatically, one for me, one for you. And I sat there for an hour, watching yours grow cold, watching the steam stop rising, watching the story unfold of absence, of forgetting, of the love that I'm still getting used to losing, used to missing. Cold coffee in a cup, cold love that dried up, cold morning, cold light, cold everything, cold night. Cold coffee sitting on the table. Cold coffee, proof that I'm not able to let go, to move on, to face a different dawn. Cold coffee, I pour you down the sink. Cold coffee, I finally stop and think about the waste, about the time, about the never-ending climb out of this hole, out of this place. Cold coffee, I see your face in the liquid, in the drain, in the memory of the pain. I try to heat it in the microwave, I try to bring it back to save what was already lost, already gone. But it tasted bitter, it tasted wrong, just like trying to bring us back, just like trying to fill the crack with more of what already failed, with more of what already passed. So I dumped it all. I watched it circle down the drain, and I felt something break the wall. I felt something ease the pain, not completely, not fully, but enough to move me. Cold coffee, I pour you down the sink. Cold coffee, I finally stop and think about the waste, about the time, about the never-ending climb out of this hole, out of this place called coffee. I see your face. In the liquid empty by the nature of warmth, it taught me that some things can't be brought back to form. Once they've cooled, once they've sat, once they've become that flat version of what they used to be. Cold coffee taught me to see, so I'll make one cup tomorrow, just one cup, no more sorrow. For what could have been, what should have been, I'll make one cup and let you in. Only as a memory, only as a thought, only as the love I fought for but couldn't keep. Cold coffee, you taught me deep that some things are meant to cool, that some love is meant to rule from a distance, from the past. Cold coffee, you were the last thing that taught me to let go. Cold coffee, just one cup now, just one, just me. I still press my palm against the bathroom mirror, hoping the fog will show your shape again. 3 months since you packed your bags in summer, but the silver still holds the ghost of where you've been. I trace the lines where your hand used to steady the cabinet door that always hung off track. These little things I used to find so heavy, now I give anything to have them back. They say fire burns hottest at the beginning, but mine just smolders, never fades to cold. Every memory still lives beneath my skin, a slow burn that never lets me go. This is a deep burn, honey deep in the marrow, not the kind that makes a sound, just the kind that leaves you hollow. I'm still smoking from the day you said goodbye. A quiet fire never meets the sky. Deep burn, and I don't know how to follow a love that burns so bright now burns me slow from the inside. I wore your sweater till the sand was nothing, just cotton holding threads of what we were. My friends all say I should be done with grieving, but they don't know a heart can burn and still endure. I passed the cafe where you ordered for me, the way you knew exactly what I'd want. Now I stand in line and stare at the menu, like every single option comes up wrong. They say fire burns hottest at the beginning, but mine just smolders, never turns to cold. Every memory still lives beneath my skin, a slow burn that won't release my soul. This is a deep burn, honey deep in the marrow, not the kind that makes a sound, just the kind that leaves you hollow. I'm still smoking from the day you said goodbye. A quiet fire that never meets the sky. Deep burn, and I don't know how to follow a love that burns so bright now burns me slow from the inside. And if I'm honest, part of me still wants it. This aching ember is the last of you I hold, 'cause if it finally flickers out completely, then this is a deep burn, honey, deeper than I'll show. Not the kind that leaves a scar, just the kind that won't let go. I'm still burning from the day you said goodbye. A quiet vow with nowhere left to climb. Deep burn, and I'll never be tomorrow. Love that was everything now burns me slow from the inside. I'm drowning in you, even though you're not here. I'm drowning in the memory, I'm drowning in the fear that I'll never make it out, that I'll never find the shore, that I'll be drowning in you forever, evermore. The water's in my lungs, the water's in my soul. I'm drowning in the love that I can't control. It pulls me under, holds me down. It takes me to the depths where I drown. Drowning in you, drowning in you. No air, no light, no breakthrough. Drowning in you, drowning in you. Everything I know is true is pulling me under, taking me down. I'm drowning in you, I can't breathe. I'm drowning in you, I can't leave this ocean of memory, the sea of pain. I'm drowning in you again and again. Drowning in you, I'm going under. Drowning in you, losing the thunder of my own heartbeat, my own life. Drowning in you, cutting like a knife. I try to learn to swim, I try to stay afloat, but every time I surface, you're pulling at my throat. With memories we mire, with the love that was so bright. It's blinding me, it's finding me in the darkness, in the light. My friends told me life preservers, but I can't seem to grab. My hands are too full of you, my heart is too sad to reach for something new, to reach for something true. I'm drowning in you, I can't breathe. I'm drowning in you, I can't leave this ocean of memory, the sea of pain. I'm drowning in you again and again. Drowning in you, I'm going under. Drowning in you, losing the thunder of my own heartbeat, my own life. Drowning in you, cutting like a knife. But drowning isn't dying, it's just the process of trying to find air, to find land, to finally understand that I have to stop struggling, I have to stop juggling. I need to hold on and let go. I have to let the water flow through me, around me, past me. So I'll stop drowning in you, I'll stop trying to swim. I let myself float, I let the light come in. I let the water carry me, not under but to the shore. I let you be the memory, not the weight anymore. Drowning in you, I'm surfacing now. Drowning in you, I'm taking a vow to breathe on my own, to live on my own, to make it to the shore, to find a home in myself, in my life. Drowning in you, I'm ending this ride. Drowning in you, I'm surfacing, I'm breathing, I'm alive. The pictures sit in dusty frames of forgotten names, forgotten games we played when love was new, before I lost you. Dusty frames, dusty hearts falling apart, falling apart. Dusty frames hold memories of all the things we used to be, before the dust began to settle, before the final metal of the coffin of our love. Dusty frames fit like a glove. I tried to clean them once or twice, but every time it felt like ice on my heart, on my soul. I couldn't take control. Dusty frames, dusty hearts falling apart, falling apart. Dusty frames hold memories of all the things we used to be, before the dust began to settle, before the final metal of the coffin of our love. Dusty frames fit like a glove. Maybe one day I'll take them down and stop wearing this frown and hang up something new, a different view, a different view. Dusty frames, dusty frames, time to clean, time to clean. I put my hand in my empty pockets where you used to put your hand. I feel the lining, feel the sockets of the places where we stand. I used to carry your love with me, in my pockets, in my chest. Now there's nothing left to see, now there's nothing left to get. It's just fabric, just empty, just space, but it's also every single trace. Empty pockets where my heart used to be, empty pockets since you left me. Empty pockets, I got nothing to hold. Empty pockets in the cold, I walk around with nothing there. Empty pockets of despair. I reach for my phone to call you up, but my pocket's empty, just a cup of fabric of nothing, of air, of the evidence that you're not there. I reach for the lighter you gave me, the one with the engraving "Be Free," but I lost it somewhere along the way, just like I lost you that day. It's just us, it's absence just gone, but it's also every single dawn. Empty pockets where my heart used to be, empty pockets since you left me. Empty pockets, I got nothing to hold. Empty pockets in the cold, I walk around with nothing there. Empty pockets pockets are just a start for putting new things in my heart. I'll fill them with my own two hands, with my own dreams, my own plans. I'll fill them with the person I'm becoming, with the sound of my own drumming. Empty pockets, I'm feeling you now. Empty pockets, I'm learning how to carry myself, to hold my own. Empty pockets, I've grown. Empty pockets, you're not empty alone. Empty pockets, say I'm strong. Empty pockets. Empty pockets. The light is fading in my room at the end of another day, and I'm sitting here in the gloom, watching the shadows play across the walls, across the floor, across the closing of the door that leads to you, that leads to us, that leads to all the broken trust. I used to love this time of day, the golden hour, the soft display of light before the darkness comes, the quiet before the night becomes the only thing I know, the only friend, the only comfort in the end. But now the fading light just means another day without you, another scene of loneliness, of quiet grief. Fading light, taking you out of sight. Fading light, leaving me with the night. Fading light, don't go so fast. Fading light, make this moment last just a little longer, just a while. Let me hold on to your smile, through the dimming, through the gray, through the ending of the day. Fading light, don't leave me with the night. I watch the sunset from the hill where we used to sit and be still, and watch the colors change and blend, and watch the day come to an end. And I thought about how beautiful and how incredibly painful that the sun keeps setting every day, whether you're here or far away, whether you love me or you don't, whether you will or whether you won't. Come back to me, come back here. The sun doesn't care about my tears, it sets the same, it rises too. It has its own work to do, and I have mine and you have yours, and we're not the same anymore. But still I'll watch the fading light and hold you in my heart so tight. Fading light, don't go so fast. Fading light, make this moment last just a little longer, just a while. Let me hold on to your smile, through the dimming, through the gray, through the of the day. Fading light, fading light. But fading light is also dawn. It's also the beginning, not just gone. It's the promise of a new day. It's the hope along the way that even in the darkest night there's always, always fading light that turns to morning, turns to gold, that helps a broken heart be bold. So let the fading light go down, let it leave, let it drown in the ocean of the night. I'll be waiting for the light to come again, to rise again, to help me find my way. Amen. Fading light, I see you now, not as an ending, but a vow that after every fading there's a dawn, that after every love that's gone there's a new love, a new light. Fading light, you'll be alright, and so will I, and so will I. Fading light, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you. I saw a hubcap on the side of the road, shining silver, ready to be towed away from the car it used to belong to. And I thought about me and you, we were like that hubcap, once attached. Now we're loose, now we're detached, rolling down the highway of life, separated by the stripe. Hubcap, hubcap, rolling on your own. Hubcap, hubcap, finding a new home. Hubcap, you remind me of the love that used to be attached, secure and true, before I lost you. Hubcap, you're on your own now. Hubcap, you're showing me how to roll away, to find my way. Hubcap, at the end of the day, yeah. I picked it up, I held it in my hand, I tried to understand how something so attached could become so detached, just like us, just like our love, just like the push and shove. I thought about putting it back, but the car was long gone off the track, so I kept it, I brought it home, a reminder that I'm not alone, and being loose and being free and being who I'm meant to be. Hubcap, you remind me of the love that used to be attached, secure and true, before I lost you. Hubcap, you're on your own now. Hubcap, you're showing me how to roll away, to find my way. Hubcap, at the end of the day, yeah. Hubcaps teach us something about attachment and about letting go. They teach us that even when we're rolling, we can still find a way to grow. So hubcap, I thank you now. Hubcap, I take a bow to the freedom, to the flight, to the rolling through the night. Hubcap, I'm like you now. Hubcap, I'm learning how to be on my own, to be free. Hubcap, you're a part of me. we had an end, like every story, like every friend. But ours was shorter than it should have been, cut in half before we could begin. I thought we'd have decades, thought we'd have years, thought we'd conquer all the fears. But we only got a season, without rhyme, without reason. Lifespan of a mayfly, lifespan of a tear, lifespan of a promise you whispered in my ear, lifespan of a moment that wasn't meant to last, lifespan of the future that turned into the past. The average human life's 27,000 days. We got maybe 1,000 in a haze of happiness and bitter fights and cold and warm and wrong and right. If I knew then what I know now, I'd have loved you harder somehow. I'd have held on tighter to the hours before they slipped away like flowers. Lifespan of a mayfly, lifespan of a tear, lifespan of a promise you whispered in my ear, lifespan of a moment that wasn't meant to last, lifespan of the future that turned into the past. I lost a day somewhere in the week. Tuesday, I think, or maybe it was weak. I just couldn't get out of bed, couldn't get you out of my head. Lost day, where'd you go? Into the grief, into the woe. Lost day, I'll never get you back. Another casualty of the attack of heartbreak on the time of life. Another day lost to the night. Lost day. Stared at the ceiling, watched the light move from morning through the night. Didn't eat, didn't speak, just stayed here and weep. Lost day, where'd you go? Into the grief, into the woe. Lost day, I'll never get you back. Another casualty of the attack of heartbreak on my time. lost it. I'll find the nest. I'll find the nest. Low tide and the water's far away. Low tide at the end of the day. The beach is wide and empty, just like my heart, just like me. The waves are quiet, the sea is still. Low tide and I'm on the hill, watching, waiting, wondering why everything has to go low tide. Low tide exposes all the rocks, all the shells, all the dogs that are usually hidden, usually deep. Low tide makes the secrets keep no longer, no, 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 no. Tide shows the shore. Low tide, pulling back the sea. Low tide, showing me what used to be. Low tide in my heart today. Low tide, the water's far away, exposing all the pain, exposing all the rain that fell when you were here, that fell when you were near. Low tide, I have nowhere to hide. I walked along the waterline, I followed the receding sign of where the waves had been, where the ocean used to spin. It's magic, it's might, it's never ending fight. I found a shell I'd never seen, buried in the sand so clean. And I thought about the things that low tide always brings to the surface, to the light, things that were hidden from sight. Low tide in my heart today. Low tide, the water's far away, exposing all the pain, exposing all the rain that fell when you were here, that fell when you were near. Low tide, I have nowhere to hide. But low tide is also a chance to see, to take a glance at what lies beneath the surface, at what gives the ocean purpose. Low tide is a gift, a chance to sift through the sand, through the stones, to find our own bones. So let the low tide come, let it expose everyone to the truth of who we are, to the distance, to the far reaches of our soul. Low tide, you make me whole by showing me the parts that I hide in my heart. Low tide, I welcome you. Low tide, I'm coming through. Low tide, exposing me, healing me. Low tide. Old scars, they don't hurt like before. They just remind me of the door I walk through to get to now. They show me how, they show me how. Oh, scars, faded lines, evidence of better times. Oh, scars, I trace them in the night. When the memories get too bright, they tell me I survived the fall, that I survived it all. Oh, scars, you're part of me, my history, my victory. Some are from you, some are from me, some are from what used to be. A map of where I've been, of where I might begin again. Oh, scars, faded lines, evidence of better times. Oh, scars, I cleaned the house from top to bottom, found the things you'd all but forgotten. A lock of hair, a ticket stub, a photograph, a chipped coffee cup. I held each one, I said goodbye. Watched a single teardrop dry, then I swept it all away. Nothing left for me to say, only dust, that's what remains. Only dust after the pains of loving you and letting go. Only dust, nothing to show. The shelves are bare, the closet's clean, the emptiest I've ever seen. But emptiness is better than the clutter of where we began. They say from dust we come, to dust return. I guess that's a lesson I had to learn, that everything we build will fall and leave behind nothing. tender show. You left your plastic bucket in my garage, the blue one from the beach, filled with mirage of summers we had, of days in the sun, before you decided we were done. It's cheaper than the middle one, less substantial, less weight to hold, like your promises, like the lies you told. Plastic bucket, lightweight and cheap, easy to break, easy to leave, just like you, just like us. Nothing about you was built to last. Plastic bucket. I should recycle it, do some good, put it on the curb like I should, but I can't seem to let it go. This piece of our past, this plastic shadow, it's cheaper than the metal one, less substantial, there's a way to hold, like your promises, like the lies you told. Plastic bucket, lightweight and cheap, easy to break, easy to leave, just like you, just like us. Nothing about you was built to last. Plastic bucket. Some things are meant to be disposable, some loves are just not responsible for lasting, for staying, for holding true. Plastic bucket, I learned that from you. Plastic bucket, plastic bucket. Just like you. You came to me like a slow wave, quiet at first, then you gave everything you had to give. Taught me how to live, but slow waves also recede, pulled back by the tide, by the need to return to the deeper sea, and leave me slowly washing over me, slowly setting me free. Slow wave, then you're gone. Slow wave. Moving on. Stand on the shore and wait for you to undulate back to me, back to ocean does what oceans do. It gives and takes, it's nothing new. I should've known you'd disappear, like the tides year after year. Slow wave washing over me. Slow wave setting me free. Slow wave, then you're gone. Slow wave, moving on. Moving I'm the sole survivor of a love that crashed and burned. The only one left standing after everything we learned. The only one still carrying the weight of what we were. The only one still bleeding from the wounds that still occur. Every time I think I'm healing, every time I think I'm fine, something brings me back to the wreckage, back to the decline. Everyone else moved on so quickly, our friends, your family, even the dog, they stopped asking how I'm doing, they stopped checking in, they stopped the log of my progress, of my pain. I'm not trying to say soul survivor, soul survivor, soul survivor, standing in the rain. Soul survivor, standing in the rain. Soul survivor, drowning in the pain that everyone else forgot, that everyone else left behind. I'm the sole survivor of our love, the only one who can rise above the wreckage, the ruin, the aftermath. The only one still on the path of grief, of loss, of letting go. The only one who still feels low. Soul survivor, soul survivor. That's who I am now. I went to a party last Saturday. Everyone was laughing, having fun. Someone put on a song accidentally, and I felt my whole world come undone. I looked around the room to see if anyone else remembered, anyone else knew, but they were all just dancing, drinking, having nothing to do with the memory, with the memory, with the love that died so slow. I slipped out the back and sat in my car and let the grief flow. Alone as always, alone. The sole survivor of what we know. I'm the sole survivor of our love, the only one who can rise above the wreckage, the ruin, the aftermath. about the pain. Maybe it's about the strength to stand in the rain. Maybe it's about the courage to feel it all. Maybe it's about refusing to fall into the trap of forgetting, into the trap of letting go before the heart is ready, before the heart can know that survival isn't just about living through the night. It's about learning to carry the memory into the light. So I'm the sole survivor of our love, and I'm learning to rise above. Not the memory, not the pain, but the idea that I'm to blame for still feeling, still caring, for still being aware that love leads its survivors with a burden they must bear. But survivors also thrive, survivors also learn to live. Soul survivors, soul survivors. So much to give. I have so much to give, not despite the wreckage, but because of what I've survived. Soul survivor, soul survivor. I'm finally alive. Soul survivor. Alive. Finally alive. Finally alive. The TV's on, but no one's watching. Just the sound of something botching. The picture in the snow and noise, like the static of our joys. Outside the window, real rain falls, making its own kind of calls against the glass, against the ground. The only real sound, static rain mixing together. Static rain. I don't know whether the noise is outside or in my head. Since you left, since you fled. Static rain, feeling the air. Static rain everywhere. I can't tell the real from fake, can't tell what's mine to take. The world is just a blur of sound since you're not around. Sometimes the static clears and I see the blue of the sky. Then the fuzz returns again. Static rain, when will it end? Static rain, mixing together. Static rain. I don't know whether the noise is outside or in my head. The mailbox is empty, just like my hands. No letter from you, no change of plans. I check it twice, 3 times a day, hoping you'll have something to say. The phone doesn't ring the way it used to. Silence is the only thing that's true. I keep it charged, I keep it near, waiting for a voice I used to hear. Still waiting for what I don't know. Still waiting for the wind to blow you back to me, you back to us. Still waiting, losing trust. The seasons change while I stood still, waiting for your stubborn will to soften, to remember, to care. But you're not there, you're not there. They say waiting is a form of hope, but I'm just learning how to cope with the possibility that you might never come back into view. Still waiting for what I don't know. Still waiting to blow you back to me, you back to us. Still waiting, losing trust. Losing trust. Losing trust. Losing trust. You made your bed, not lying. That's what they say. That's the spirit of consequences catching up, of filling your regret cup. You chose to leave, you chose to go, you chose the path of letting go. Now you're lying all alone in a bed that's not your home. You made your bed, now sleep alone. You made your bed, you're on your own. You made your bed, the sheets are cold. You made your bed, or so I'm told. I hear you calling mutual friends, trying to make amends. But the bed you made is hard and flat, and I'm not coming back from there. Some choices can't be unmade, some prices have to be paid. You wanted freedom. 手。